I think it might be Lino. I got it mixed up. Lino's Violet.
Oh,
he plays
right,
the male one first, and then female one next.
Okay, so BassMage still sitting pretty in winner's side so far, nearing the end of his pool, but he has the most formidable opponent so far against him, a Joy-Con Corrin. His name is Die-Gorou. He is very good at the game, obviously. And he's one of Kansai's finest Corrin players, who plays the male Corrin, apparently, the blue skin. You don't see that too often. But yeah, I think despite BassMage being seeded quite far above Die-Gorou, I think this will be quite an interesting game to watch. I wouldn't be surprised if Die-Gorou takes a game, or maybe even two. A quick reminder that pools is going to be best of 3. So, you know, anything could happen. And Die-Gorou is dead. Okay.
In the startup of up B, he knocked him right off with the forward air, and that was the stock, just as Sean predicted before the game.
Nah.
So far, like, BassMage is being very impressive, even in neutral, which is, like, surprising. Because I figured, like, Corrin would have, like, advantage, at least in neutral.
Yeah, it's either you let Corrin kind of stuff you out with loads of forward airs and landing up airs and stuff as, like, approaches, and you kind of just, like, patiently shield throughout all of them. Or you try and catch Corrin before Corrin even has a chance to, like, short hop in the air. Because there's different timings that you can go by at BassMage. Catching with a down air, simple damage, going into a forward throw. High recovery, definitely going to be punished. Scouting out the air dodge, I think, yeah, Die-Gorou is already dead. So now, 3 stocks to 1. BassMage is looking really good.
Oh, F-tilt kills.
2 stocks to 1 now, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was 135% on Smile Battlefield, so kind of to be expected, but
1 down air is going to be 2 down air. Okay. I thought it was going to be more, but Die-Gorou DIing up. And that's the correct DI, by the way, if you were ever struggling against the Jigglypuff matchup. DI up. Stop DIing out or in consistently in any way. Jigglypuffs are just going to be able to respond to it.
Or like SDI up, right?
Yeah, SDI, sorry, is what I meant. Silly me. BassMage practically a couple hits away from being able to close out this game unless a rest will just do the job for him. Die-Gorou with a quick tomahawk grab.
One more fair, drops down, and that's it.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, look at that. Quite the overwhelming first game from BassMage, looking more than comfortable, showing that this matchup is clearly not that bad for Puff at all.
Yeah, you could tell from how he would, anytime he knocked Die-Gorou off stage, he would immediately drop down to try and hit under to avoid the up B. So, I mean, obviously with a player of BassMage's caliber, it's to be expected, but you can see he knows what to do in this matchup and how to take stocks early and quickly. Good stuff. And let's adjust the cameras, see his pretty face. Wonderful. Okay, and I didn't see the stage, but I don't think they're going to change. I can't imagine them switching off Small Battlefield because that is kind of Japan's PS2.
I mean, if BassMage lets Die-Gorou pick like PS2 and stuff, I feel like that would be okay.
There we go.
Okay. Because like this stage is like much harder to like get like edge guard situations on.
Oh, good down throw. Grab is such a good option for Jigglypuff whenever things are just about not true, because whenever you're like kind of putting your opponent in a blender with your combos, you'll be able to follow most things up with a grab just because Jigglypuff's air drift, especially when you're doing things like drifting in with nair or like drifting with down air, you'll be able to follow most combos up with a grab and like a forward throw finisher, which BassMage likes to do a lot more than Semra. Semra kind of just does whatever the hell he wants. BassMage prioritizes edge guarding as much as possible, so
yeah, Jigglypuff forward throw sent super far.
Yeah, Die-Gorou just did the unforgivable roll in. I think Die-Gorou, no, never mind. Yeah, actually hitting the end of the B hitbox, and BassMage yet again starting off the game really strong, outspacing everything. Even a pin doesn't connect. Down air is such a broken mover. Here we go. Here's a bit of damage. Forward throw, outspacing the forward air, but respecting Die-Gorou's recovery.
Sends him right back on the center stage, but just BassMage is just SDIing and air dodging through everything, so where he can't get any of his nair up air train started. And can he land? Can he land?
He definitely can.
Back to the ledge.
If you go around the side, you definitely don't have to worry about things like up air anymore, back air being a little less intimidating.
Okay, back to neutral.
Avoiding the pin. BassMage playing a little more patiently, but gets pinned right in the face.
Yeah. Okay, and as long as he doesn't...
That might be it.
Okay, never mind. I was going to say, as long as he doesn't get edge guarded, but okay.
No, he'll be able to come back.
And he did, okay.
BassMage still heavily in the advantage in terms of percent here. He just doesn't want to get hit by like a well-spaced forward air by Die-Gorou. Short hop nair isn't going to be able to do the job. Die-Gorou needs to... Ooh, what a forward air!
Oh,
but
okay,
the nair
that was
is
a
going to be
very
enough.
good trade.
Yeah, just placing the nair right in the correct position, and now BassMage is absolutely cruising, practically a full stock ahead. Tried to look for the up air, which wouldn't have killed even if he rested afterwards, but he probably would have gone for a down air either way. Down air, forward air, now he's taking his jump, and that's it.
Okay. So there's BassMage with a very clean 2-0. And we are going to our next set, which looks like Duo versus Umeki.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
All right, this is where I'm going to hop off. I've had a lovely time watching pools. I'll probably be back on later. But yeah.
Okay.
Wait, does anyone want to come in?
I know Elix